Hi everyone! I cannot believe it's already time for December Daily. I have my favorite Christmas sweater on to celebrate the season, and I wanted to share a few of my foundation pages that I've been working on the last couple of months. I have these 14 layouts here, and since there is a lot more days in December than 14, I'll be using these layouts specifically to share my most important stories that I want to document. On days where I don't have much going on, I'll be doing something a little different. So I'll go ahead and get into sharing some of my layouts that I made because I absolutely adore how they turned out. This is the first one that I made, and I made it into almost a little winter scene with some villages and houses right here. I have a cute deer that I put right here, and I just love the background paper behind it. And I made sure that on all these layouts, because I obviously don't have a picture here yet, that I didn't glue down the ephemera pieces here yet so I could easily slide in my photo. But I just love this layout and I think it's super festive. The next layout I made I think will be perfect to document our Christmas tree. I love the background paper again with all the Christmas trees decorated, and here's a cute red truck with a tree in the back. I have a little space for journaling right here, and I added this cute tag that matches the border along the photo. I do have a process video up on my channel of how I made this one and a few others that I will link in the iCard. This next foundation page really inspires me to go either skiing or sledding this year, and I'm going to make it a goal to do so. I love the pink stars in the background, and I have this cute skating pass right here with some skis and a sled. One of my absolute favorite layouts that I made, I think I'll use this one for day 25 of actual Christmas. I just made Santa's belts, and I have some red paper here, and what I did was I cut out a strip of black paper and just cut, I think, a 3x3 frame for a photo that I'll put right here. I just think this is so festive and I love it so much. Up next, I made this one with a snowflake cut file from Paige Taylor Evans, I believe, and I have a cute bear right here holding a present, and it says Burr in the background. I can totally see me using this for a snowy day to document the snow that we may be getting this month. I'm not quite sure, but I just love how this turned out, and I love the snow cut file. Another one of my absolute favorites, I have the snowman in the back, and then I just used this rope and glued it down on the paper, and then I used these clips to clip on these ephemera pieces that have some sweaters, hats, socks, just all the winter essentials since it is so cold this time of the year. I think this is absolutely darling, and I cannot wait to use this layout for my album. Next up, we have Under the Mistletoe. I knew I wanted to use this paper in the collection, and by the way, all the paper that I'm using is from the Christmas Cottage collection by Simple Stories, but I knew I wanted to use this paper. I love the dark green contrast with the gold. I just think it is so beautiful. If you can't tell, I love making scenes as part of my layouts. I think they do such a good job of telling a story. We have all these trees out here and some ice skates and a little squirrel. And I figured I could put a picture right here that is maybe 4x4 inches and then add some journaling off to the side. As part of my December daily supplies, I had these cute chipboard frames that I knew I wanted to use, so I ended up just using this starry paper, and I did cheat a little bit. This is the only paper that's not a part of the Christmas Cottage collection that I was using, but I just wanted something that wasn't too busy and that made the frame stick out, and then I just used foam adhesive to lift up these gold snowflakes, and I think this is so pretty. Here is another cut file from Paige Taylor Evans. Christmas lights are one of my favorite parts about December. I love driving around and seeing those, so I figured I wanted a layout just to document the Christmas lights, so I cut out this cut file, backed it with some of the paper that I had, and then I'll probably place a photo right here. And I just love cut files, and I think this is so festive. Next up, we have this foundation page. I used a little tag that I cut out and then just decorated it with some puffy stickers. I love this little yarn ball up here, and then it says Winter Wonderland. I absolutely adore this presents pattern paper that I have, and I also really loved this cute ephemera piece that has a list of things that you can do during Christmas, and also this cute bear right here, so I just have a place for the photo again, and then I'll probably use this to tell the story of Christmas shopping with all the little presents right here. The collection that I used also came with a lot of cute Christmas tags that I knew I wanted to use, so I just cut them out, and I have a Instax mini printer that prints out mini Polaroids, so I figured on these two I could print out some Polaroids and put them here since it's a little bit of a smaller space. I also did some stitching just to add a little bit of detail, but I think the tags are just so cute and I knew I wanted to use them, so I love this layout as well. Lastly, I have this layout. I used the pattern paper with the red poinsettias and also just this sticker right here with the stockings hanging down. I kept this one really simple, and I just love how busy the background is, but it also the contrast with the stockings right here. So that is it with my foundation pages. I hope you enjoyed and even got some inspiration. Please be sure to subscribe and check out the links to my social media below to connect with me. I would love to see what you came up with for your December daily.